So maybe you'll address this. So how do you turn that around?
I love that you did that. Thank you. It's almost like we planned it, right?
No, but I'm all about the, okay, I get the problem, so I'm now about the solution.
Okay, so of course she is. How is she showing up right now, guys? Masculine. Ooh.
Really?
Because the girls, we're okay, right? We're still in the process. Let's go. We'll figure this out. We have all afternoon, right? I know, you're done, okay? So the way we do that, the first thing is we have to cut down the tree. So you get to cut down the tree.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you do, because it's your tree. It's not mine.
So I guess I'll just cut it right here.
Okay. So you're going to cut down the tree.
Right.
Okay. So you cut the tree. So that is actually the answer, is you have to cut your tree down. So a lot of people will say, well, what if I just cut off a limb? It can't. The stem is still here. We're going to grow new things to continue to support it. So we have to literally get rid of the tree.
Right.
Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise to get rid of the tree. So this new tree we're going to build, what would be the opposite of the men can't be trusted? What would be a new thing you would like to believe? What would be a...
Well, that they can be trusted.
Okay,
right?
so you can trust men, right?
Right.
So how do we want to word that?
I guess men are honorable and they can be trusted.
Okay, so men are honorable. Now, where did this new belief stem from? What is it? What happened that made it okay for men to be trusted and honorable? Like, what can be the new roots to this tree? What?
Oh, so that most men are not like my dad. You know?
Okay, so they're not like Dad. What else?
They're not like Dad.
Most of them, maybe at least 6 billion of them. Maybe the 0.999 might be, but it's at least 6 billion.
Are you looking for percentage? Okay.
So most men. That's okay.
That if their words and their deeds are inconsistent, it's not because they're fundamentally bad and evil. There could be a circumstance around that.
Okay, so men are human. Good.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That they also have emotions and feelings.
Okay, that they have emotions. Go ahead.
Right. They have emotions and feelings. And that also they have their things that they're dealing with, right? I mean, they don't come without, their history.
Okay, so they don't have to be perfect? Is there
True.
Okay. Okay, so
That's a hard one.
Okay, because you have a lot of checks and balances. So when men can be honorable and trusted, how will we know that we met men that are honorable and trusted? Like, what is it that you now know to be true? Like, we said that they don't have to. We said that we know they're human. That's like a foundation. Right. But what are some things that are good about men?
Well, at times they can be incredibly useful, like a few minutes ago, right?
I'll put it, it's your words, sweetheart. It's useful. They are unbelievably useful. Right. I told my husband I'd have to sleep around to have people do as much for me that he does. Oh, wow. I said if he ever left, I'd need a lot of men. I tell him that all the time. Right, handsome? See? Yeah.
So useful. I also think honorable. That would be.
Okay. They're men that are honorable. Yeah.
Responsible.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you still on a dog?
No.
Okay.
The other thing too is kind. My father was unbelievably unkind.
Okay, so a kind man. So let's do like a dating profile for you. What does this man look like? Because if you met the right man, he was honorable and trustworthy. How would you know him? What else would he be about? Because you might never have thought about that guy. You've only seen the other guy. Right. So what does this guy look like?
So are you looking for an emotional profile, or what kind of a profile are you looking for?
I'm not on eHarmony or Match.com. I don't know how that works. Okay. But if
one of the other things that I would like in a relationship is a man who is intelligent, because I have
intelligent. Okay. What else?
And it's not just mental, but also emotional intelligence.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So in terms of I'm not terribly romantic. So if he's romantic, that would be okay. That would be a plus. But it's not kind of in my first order of business.
Because in a masculine state, you're not romantic that way. But in a feminine state, you might. Okay, so maybe if he was romantic and brought that out in you,
and he has a good sense of humor,
and a good sense of humor.
That's huge.
Okay, Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. And who do you have to be to attract that person?
Probably, I guess more feminine in the outer core, right? Massively. And then...
you probably have to breathe, too.
Yeah.
No, I'm so serious. People stop breathing. We stop breathing. Go ahead.
I also think I would have to be less serious, maybe more fun and more, humorous. I can have, a humorous side. I can. I just don't bring it out very often. And I guess more willing to be, instead of so directed and so solution-oriented, more like like women, more diffuse, more multitasking.
Do you need to be on a leash?
No, and he doesn't either.
And he doesn't need to be on a leash anymore? Awesome. Yeah. Good. Give her a hand, yeah. And it's okay if things aren't exactly the way you thought they needed to be, that he'll have some slack and he can just be.
He will, and I'll just have to work on that with myself because I know that I'm a real control freak.
You are, or you were?
Well...
Was it that person you just cut down the tree for, or is it this person who's here now?
Well, I think that, the new person would have to give up control. Some control.
Some control.
Yeah.
Is it possible to be aroused when you're in control?
No.
Okay. So is there a good time not to be in control?
Probably when you want to be romantic and you want to get close to someone and you want to...
So when you want to be with a man?
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So control is not a good thing to have there?
Yeah, they don't like it.
Okay. It's not a good thing to have there?
It's not a good thing to have there. I mean, a little, but not a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if they're honorable and they're trusted, is it okay to give him control?
Yes, but I'll tell you that will be hard for me in the beginning.
And that's fine. That's okay. But she said in the beginning, which is totally different from the other tree we had, isn't it? Right. From no man can be trusted to, it's going to be, that is amazing. So give her a hand.